소등. 잘 시간이다, 아가.
Player.
I think that's gotta be ryujehong. I can't really name another one. This is the man to watch out for. He is the unlikely star player as a flex support, the best stunner in the world. I think I'm just gonna throw that out there. He's a talented set player too. He potentially is the best player in the world, really. Pookie already performing really well during the preseason, and he has big shoes to fill. Those are the shoes of Miro. Of course, we also have star players like ryujehong, just showing up on the more of that, and the future lineups will actually be based on the performance these new players are showing during this week, and surely that means that Seth, which is crushing their opponents.
Yes, and this time we're going to see Miro on the main tank role instead of Kiko, who has been
If we can just add Toby's Symmetric to the pool.
We haven't actually seen Symmetric.
Exactly.
Even with all this experimentation, we have seen little flavors of the different looks that this Seoul Dynasty can offer. You know, they have the choice between the...
From the Seoul Dynasty, and they told me that they specifically practiced with Guido for the very match against the London Spitfire. They wanted to have preparation this time around. They're just going to focus on their own game and general things rather than prepping for a specific team.
and that's a bit odd, right?
But apparently he's not willing to actually scold and discipline his team, which leads to less feedback and discussions.
Is the pulse of your heart, is it just way too heavy?
between stage one. But this would seem to indicate that they're playing more aggressive dive compositions. They have Fledder along with Bunny. Valiant, the guy was all over the place. He was destroyed.
Yeah, but as you know, Munchkin isn't any worse. He built the sort of similar hero pool. They both play the Tracer.
We've already seen a completely revamped Seoul Dynasty. They look even better than ever.
Yeah, we might even see more changes as they...
He's ready to make those high velocity plays.
And the team just looks way more relaxed. They're not overthinking things. All right, we're just feeling the guys.
to split their roster for this very week. So the lineup you're now seeing has specifically practiced for these maps against this very team.
Need to shut him down because Savior B, we assume, is going to be playing Tracer most of the time. If he's playing Genji, he can get aggressive, and he doesn't have...
Their team prepared and why excel potential.
I also think that there may be a strategic element to this.
It really is. Then usually, there he is.
There's the king.
Ryujehong. There's the king. Now usually.
They're actually trying to field him in here, but I mean, understandable. And there you go, almost the poster boy, really, of the Seoul Dynasty. It is. It's fabulous, isn't it? Ryujehong.
Now, having said that, they are unbeaten on 2 maps in the pool, on Volskaya and Route 66.
That's
Nobody
pretty
has
good.
been able to come up against Seoul Dynasty.
Meanwhile, has
Really
proven
is.
to be really good pocketing Flara on the Widowmaker. So Mercy expected coming out today.
And Seoul have looked a little shaky overall.
Tracer. And also Wiki, he has a decent game. We've seen at the times it's really flashy. And then you have Ryujehong back in the lineup, of course. He didn't play last month between Sunba back and forth. So they're really trying to change.
Are at a level where they will keep up. Johnny, if it goes to a game 5, do you give Miro the edge on Oasis?
Nah, I can't do it to him. Mono is my favorite players as well. He's so good on the Winston and Reinhardt. Miro has a tough challenge ahead of him.
You hear the love there for Jaehong, one of the most famous players in the Overwatch leagues.
From his Mercy in Overwatch League, at least. But now he's coming in. Presumably, he's going to be playing main tank. I don't know if Ryujehong's got that.
To be like him, that's what Jonak was doing. That's what
He copied me because now he's playing the Winston. So comment down on us.
Ryujehong got that uptown funk hairdo going.
He does.
I respect the hustle.
I love the jewelry.
I love it.
Under the surface, leaving you gasping for air.
It is a very important game because it is about the Pacific Division 5 when it comes to the playoffs. The leader in each division, we have the Pacific Division, of course, which
Here on the screen right now. That's coming in. We were bigging up Munchkin coming into this game now, but it looks like they're going to be opting for Weekend. And the only reason...
Yeah, and Miro isn't what we normally think of as like the world's best Ryan. He was always known for that Winston, but he gets too serious and expected.
So many fans making noise for this squad, especially that man right there, Brent.
Yeah, for me, this entire squad, if they start playing like they used to, they can play up to that similar level that they have in the past. I have no doubt perhaps in my mind that they'll be able to claw up those
Up against the London Spitfire, and even prior to that. But I mean, the roster that they fielded right now with Cookie on the main tank, I think is a good look, because when you look back,
be sticking to a more solid structure. They're using Gambler alongside ryujehong as a support duo. We not being put
not a main tank anymore.
Not a main tank anymore, which is great. And you know, speaking of the main tanks, Cookie coming in. Frankly, I'll be honest, he's not a top from him so far on stage 4. It's actually been one of the shining lights for Seoul in my opinion as well, in terms of being consistently able to perform. So I feel like if they focus on,
He's been on the Winston even on the Widowmaker as of late on Horizon Lunar Colony. So this is the all-around captain of this team. And yeah, you can make some fair comparisons to KD.
he's got all of that, and so I think we'll start to see more of a vision, especially when he's alongside his longtime support partner ryujehong, who is just fantastic when he's at that peak.
Team their entire season, making it into playoffs would essentially banish away the issue that they've had, because they would still be in and have a shot at the grand prize.